I want to make a few quick points on the Syrian false flag operation that's going on over there right now. Syrian President Bashar al-Assad did not gas his own people. This is the exact same ploy that the CIA orchestrated back in 2013 to try and get us into war back then. But let's pretend for a moment that we really are the idiots that the White House seems to think we are, and go along with this idea that it was Assad who killed the 100 civilians during the gas attack. Donald Trump says that this massacre of 100 civilians is justification for the USA to come in and attack Syria. But if killing 100 Syrian civilians is bad, wouldn't killing 1,000 people be 10 times worse? According to the U.S. military officials, in the month of March alone, the USA has killed over 1,400 civilians in Syria and Iraq. And that's just in 1 month. And it's not Russia or Syria making this accusation. It's the U.S. military itself confirming these killings of civilians. The claim by Trump that we need to go and change the regime in Syria because Assad has killed 100 people is outrageously unbelievable and hypocritical. And on top of that, the Tomahawk cruise missile strike that Trump just ordered yesterday killed at least 9 more civilians. Half of them are children. So what's going on here? And in response to the U.S. attack, we now have the Russian Navy, which has dispatched a warship toward the Navy destroyers that shot off the missiles. It's the Admiral Grigorovich is the name of it. It's already crossed through the Bosphorus Strait from the Black Sea. It's now in the Mediterranean, headed straight toward those U.S. warships. The Grigorovich is armed with its own caliber cruise missiles. So we know the Trump campaigned against war with Syria over and over and over. He said that war with Syria was a bad idea. It was a wrong thing to do. So what has happened here? Why the sudden reversal? Do the elites have some kind of dirt on Trump? Is he being blackmailed? Was he lying to his supporters all along? We've got Trump convincing his supporters that it's time to go to war with North Korea, which is bizarre. He's already ramped up the U.S. war in Yemen that very few Americans even realize is going on. And now he's picking a fight with Russia by bombing Syria and threatening to remove the Syrian president from power. Listen, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Vladimir Putin has said not once, not twice, but 3 times that Russia will not let the United States take over Syria, and that the Russian government will use nuclear weapons to stop us if necessary. Given that Putin has never backed down from any previous threat that he's made, I see no reason to doubt him this time. And in the middle of all this insanity, this war propaganda, Trump is purging his own closest advisors and is looking to replace some of these people who are against the war with globalists, bankers, and other associates of Jared Kushner. It's very important that we speak out against this rush to war. I'm going to put a link into this description box below where you can find your representatives in the House and the Senate. Click the link, send them a message demanding that the USA back off from this aggression in Syria before we end up in a thermonuclear showdown with Russia. This is a nation that has sufficient nuclear strike capabilities to reduce America to a heap of ashes. Mutually assured destruction, remember? There's no winner in a nuclear exchange. I'll include my own message down in the comment in the description there. You can copy and paste that if you'd like. Let's take collective action here. We need to encourage our friends out there in social media to do the same. This government belongs to the people, not to the military-industrial complex corporations and the Zionist warmongers that want to remake the Middle East in their own image. So let's do it. For the End Times News Report, I'm Jake Morphonios. If you value my channel and the work that I do here, help me keep it alive. You can help out by going to patreon.com/endtimesnewsreport. If you want to make a one-time donation, you can do that as well. It's paypal.me/endtimesnewsreport. Thank you guys so very much. I'm counting on you. Help me keep this channel going.